Good day to you peeps. Liesl here again. Oh, and at long last I'm coming to you with our very latest bits between the bits, the big bits. So enough waffle from me and straight in. Okay. Huh? Oh, do you like it? Yeah, I just had it demi-waved. Okay, I'm sorry. Enough of my jokes. No, don't worry peeps, it's just alopecia. The gift that keeps on giving. But enough about me. We're here to talk about the big bits. So straight in. I do have the captain's log, which is just as well because my memory gets worse every day. So, taking it from the top. Right, first on the list is an upgrade to our upright base. And here she is, talking of big bits. Now, as you can see, she's had one or two further developments since we last saw her. Oops, she is rather big. I basically changed the fingerboard, and as you can see, I've drilled some little props in there, which I'm hoping will not only keep the fingerboard a lot firmer, but also give us a bit of extra, and I can never say this word, reverb. Well done, Liesl. Going through the neck of the instrument. Now, I've only just strung her, and I'm probably going to lose myself off a camera here. But I've strung out with the A string from a pack of bass strings, long scale bass. And as you can see, we have a different arrangement for the bridge. I do think we've got a little bit more reverb. As we know, bass legend I am not. The bridge on here is actually a floating bridge, and the beautiful thing is that this mount that we've got the bridge now bolted to was actually the lid of a very small cabinet box that I had knocking around, and it was just the perfect size. As you can see, it's still held in with bolts, and I did cut a slot behind there. I want to string this one in an E actually, but it's got an A string because I didn't want to like wreck the E string. I've only got one packet of strings, and as you can see, well, probably not now because the strings are on, but that is actually floating, as I say. So we can make small adjustments, gives us a little bit of wiggle room, and yes, as you can see, a much nicer fingerboard. The other one was a bit flimsy. It did actually flex quite a lot when I was tempted to play this, and I do say attempting to play this. I think I'll stop there. So there she is, really. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this one. The beauty of this one also is we can open the back, and you can see inside are two springs, also to give us a bit more resonance and reverb. I have drilled a hole so that we can actually fit a piezo, but I've no idea if piezos work with bass or anything like that. As you know, I'm not that technical. So if you do know, please leave it in the comments. We might electrify this one. I'm not sure yet. Do excuse me. So anyway, there she is. Our beautiful big box bass. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Quite a bit of work, but I think probably worth it. Yep. Oh. So I think that's enough on that one for the time being. If I refer back to the captain's log, what else do we have on the list? Okay, by a very popular request, I am going to do a small series of videos on basically how I would go about, because that was the request from one or two of us. How do you go about from start to finish building a guitar? I think the reason why I've not done that already, or not for a long time anyway, I know we did the diddly bow, is because I tend to do things in batches. I might do a lot of bodies and then do a load of necks and then jumble them all around and put them all back together. But I'm going to do one from A to B. Yes, basically it's getting everything in shot, I've found, without cutting my head off or cutting the neck off the guitar. But thank you to all and everybody and every single one of you that did request this video. I have been rummaging around in the stock cupboard, shall we say, and yeah, found one or two bits of wood and offcuts, and I thought we will go with this very nice Monte Cristo cigar box. I love these because they're easy to work with. They have a dead flat lid, more or less, which is a lot easier when it comes to putting in the necks. You're not having to deal with the recess bit. But I do have a guitar, a long-term project, that does have more of a shaped lid. And so I will show you how I basically would go about cutting the slots out on one of those boxes as well, so that we can just about cover everything. Different ways of setting the strings, different ways of building the bridges, and possibly even the use of different pickups, because I'm still not sure whether I'm going to use a single coil pickup on here or an ordinary piezo. I haven't decided yet, but I think we'll start this one anyway, and we can all learn along the way, because I'm still learning every day. I mean, you can see that. I think the bass agrees. Never mind stalling for time, quick. The captain's log, there we go. So yeah, basically that's to come, hopefully very soon, in the very near future. And the first episode I will start filming early next week or early this week. So yeah, thanks to everyone who commented. 3-string guitar build. Right, I've got here, go back to your diddly bow. Yeah. As you know, when things start getting complicated, or when your head's whirling with 3 different guitar builds all at once, and all the technical bits, and how am I going to do this, and how will this be, and how will this look, and how will this sound, it's time to go back to your diddly bow. As Justin Johnson famously said on a video somewhere. So we will go back to the diddly bow. Special thanks to Nancy at The Crone's Intuition, who did send me 2 very lovely cigar boxes. Now, for the diddly bow, I've decided we're going to use this one. Very decorative. If you look, isn't that marvellous? It says on the side, comfortably numb. Yes, which we all do know is a very famous rock song by a very famous rock band. What I do love about these is that actually I think they make a really good sound. I have a couple of diddly bows made out of this starter box, which I do believe is called a cabinet box. And it's probably just me, but I think they make a much better sound somehow. The beauty also is that you can slide the lid back and forth on these, which means you can get back inside them should you want to change anything or alter anything or what have you. Yeah, and this one's absolutely adorable. I would say it's quite rare. I've never seen anything like this box before, so thanks again, Nancy. As you did say, do something wonderfully creative with it, and I will. we're going to do a diddly bow with a actual like flat shaped neck. A little bit like, if I can get to where that is, Kitty Bow here, who is my oldest surviving instrument. So I'm planning to do this kind of a neck, rather than just, you know, the traditional broom handle. I think that'll go really nice with this little box here. So I'm really looking forward to that one as well. Yep. So that's on the list. What else have we in the Captain's Log today? Let's have a look, shall we? Last on the list, Les. Les Grind. Yes, our legendary guitarist from the 1980s hair rocker. He did send me an email actually. He was absolutely blown away with all your wonderful comments. In fact, now he's no longer known as Les Grind. He's become so famous that he's simply known as Les. Thanks to you, his wonderful fans. He did want me to extend his kindest regards and best wishes to us all. Oh, in fact, he sent something through the post. I'd almost forgotten, yeah. I don't know what, I haven't opened it yet, but he did mail something to me. He said, for all his fans. So for all his fans, Les. Oh, wow. He's actually sent us a signed photograph. What can I say? Thanks, Les. Keep rocking. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more from Les very soon. He did tell me that he's completed his 3 nights in Paris. And he flew into Stansted Airport last night. So he's in London at the moment. He's only down the road. So hopefully we'll get him to come along and play for us. Now, Les made a request. Yeah, he did. Basically, he wants a new guitar. He said he does love Paco and he does love cigar box guitars. But I saw when he was coming round here, he was eyeing up another guitar in here. Those of us that have been around since last Halloween, if I can just stretch over, I'm sure we'll remember my Halloween stunt basically. Ooh, and here she is. Whoa. Destroying everything. Another big item. Elsa. And there she is. Now Les did say he would like something very similar to Elsa. She's named Elsa after Elsa Lanchester, who played the Bride of Frankenstein in the 1935 film The Bride of Frankenstein. Yes, so she was something of a Halloween stunt. I'm sure the video is still on there somewhere if you want to trawl through and find it. But I was surprised. I mean, she's massive, but she does make quite a good sound, right? Well out of tune. I've not touched her in ages. Now, Les said he likes something similar. It must look classically 80s. So I've got 1 or 2 ideas. And he said a slightly smaller body, please. Yes, he doesn't want to crumple his pink jacket. It's a nice jacket, I must admit. So, yeah, if you're watching, Les, anyway, I'm sure you're like very tired and probably resting up from your mega tour. Yeah, Les actually has made it big with a whole new generation of fans. And I know that he's absolutely over the moon because, you know, he was starting to feel like a bit of a has-been, I think. But I didn't say that, okay. He can be a bit touchy sometimes. But he's a great fella. Really nice bloke. Absolutely. So, yes, there will be the guitar build for Les. I was very fortunate. I did go down to the... Leslie's all wrecking everything as usual. I do hope to have the sound lab decorated and cleared soon, now that it's stopped raining for more than a day. And I've totally lost my train of thought anyway. never mind. If it was important, I'm sure it will soon come back to me. So, no, another senior moment. So I think I'll leave it there. Yes, I've had one or two ideas for Les's guitar. I would say, think along the lines of Eddie Van Halen or Randy Rhoads. There you go, that's enough of a clue from me. And I don't want to give too much away for Les, because he probably is watching this. And if you are, Les, get some sleep. Yeah, and I'll see you in a few days. Okay then, my friend. Thank you very much. Your fans await, Les. Yeah, absolutely. So, really, there it is. Quite a brief bits between the bits. But I do hope to be bringing a lot more to us as we go. Starting with the how does Liesl build, well, a cigar box guitar. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to start filming that either tomorrow or in the next 2 or 3 days. So do stay tuned, and I'm sure that anything I've forgotten, as usual, I will put in a community post. So if you have made it to the end, thank you ever so much. I'm very much obliged. And as ever, really, that only leaves for me to say, wherever you are, do stay safe. Whatever you're doing, do stay blessed. And whatever life brings, keep building. Okay then, peeps. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now. Bye.